Tomb of Annihilation. The Silver Sashes face off against Raznissi and the remnant of his forces. Our heroes mount an admirable offensive, but the combined might of the Yonti Overlord and his terrible bodyguard, Sekalok, proves nigh conquerable. The fight is bloody, and one by one the Sashes fall. Xanax is run through by Sekalok, Raznissi's bodyguard, and Xander is laid low by the Yonti's magic. When Max succumbs, it is up to Alwyn to snatch his companions from death's maw and save the world from a terrible fate. But Alwyn's aim proves true, his courage legendary, and his loyalty to his companions unfaltering. With a well-placed arrow to the heart, he squares off against Raznissi and comes out victorious. With their master gone, the rest of the Yonti swiftly flee. Reviving his companions, the Silver Sashes must now hunt down and foil Asararek, the Lich. Can the Sashes unearth the tomb of the 9 gods? Are they ready to go up against the deadliest foe they have ever faced? And will Alwyn ever let Xander live down how he saved the world? Come find out next time on Tomb of Annihilation.
Very good. I particularly enjoyed the emphasis of it being on Alwyn's heroics.
I was very heroic, if I do say so myself.
You did save not only the party, but you saved the whole world single-handedly.
And I will not let them forget it.
Absolutely. All right, well, I'm going to start off exactly where we ended the session last time, with the sound of footsteps of the last bodyguard running off. So Silok, or Seklok rather, and his friend are sort of disappearing off to the west there, fleeing because the master's defeated. And that leaves...
And don't come back!
And that leaves just you there, Alwyn. What are you doing?
I am going to use some of my spells as Cure Wounds and revive the entire party, and then we'll probably need some kind of rest here.
Oh, now that I'm level 9, resting gives you an extra 1d8 instead of 1d6. I have improved my bagpiping.
You can never have enough bagpiping.
And we probably want to get the hell out of here. Unless...
maybe we can get something from Sona guy.
So,
like, hey, we did it. We killed your boss, like you said.
And then he will attack us while we are weakened. Not smart.
Yeah, perhaps we should leave out the part where we also killed everyone else.
Well, at least let's do a short rest.
You are now king of nothing.
Rooms.
Okay,
we should at least do a closed rest somewhere.
So, Alwyn, you said you were doing something with healing. Do you want to do that as your? Because I think the rest of them are probably unconscious, are they, at the moment?
I think I'm not unconscious, but only because the level up. So I guess it doesn't count. Nice. Thank you.
So I presume you go up to this corridor, do you, too? Because it's that touch, isn't it? The cure wounds.
Ah, yeah, I'll just... huge map. Oh, where the heck did I leave myself?
Okay, so we're doing a short rest.
Yeah, perhaps we should hole up somewhere.
Close the door behind us. And smash the teleporter.
Alright, you
Oh,
shut the
there's no
door
one left.
and you want to smash that teleporter there.
I think there's still those snake women on the room below us.
Ah, damn it. Perhaps we should get the heck out of this vein.
Well, we still, like I said, the guy over there told us to kill Rasnisi, so maybe we can get something from him.
I don't trust him.
There might be a lot of treasure you haven't yet found.
Yeah, we still need to like look around.
Yeah, that's the magic words. Let's stay here and look around.
Smash the teleporter first so no one can sneak up on us.
No, maybe we'll want to use it.
Do you know how to use it?
Can figure it out. Let's look around the room here and see if we can find anything. But first, maybe take a short rest.
Using the teleporters, you think, is an arcana check.
Yeah, but we need to say the special magic word, which we don't know. And I'm guessing it's not encyclopedia.
Perhaps it's also Black Mask.
Well, with an arcana check, you can move to another non-broken teleporter that you're aware of. On a failed check, you're not sure what would happen.
I say we put one of the dead bodies in there.
I don't think it will work.
Everyone make me...
You're an arcana guy. Ish. Go and try it.
Hack the teleporter.
I don't think so. I need health to do something stupid.
So let's take a short rest in here.
Let's go. Let's focus on surviving.
Meaning
Okay.
what?
Like staying alive in this place. I mean, it has been kind of a hostile environment up to this point.
It's a bit. It's a nice choke point here, so we can might as well rest in the corridor.
Yeah. Plus, we already took out pretty much everyone, I think.
Yeah, just one question. Do hydras live alone or do they live in packs of 4?
I mean, they have more than enough company just by themselves, don't they?
I hope so.
I think it was his pet.
You'd have thought they'd need to get together to mate at some point, wouldn't you? But never
They
listen
have
to the
like
GM.
Sure.
I'm just stirring.
Let's take a short rest in here.
Alright.
Okay.
You all settle down, try and make yourselves a little comfy for the, I think it's an hour, isn't it? A long rest. Oh, hold on there a moment. Hold on.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Short rest is a 30-minute rest.
Okay. Okay, but make me a perception roll, please. Everyone. Ooh. Okay, so Xanax and Alwyn, you notice that there appears to be muddy footprints or leading up that corner there, as if it's had some sort of unusual amount of foot traffic up that corner. And Alwyn, from where you are there by the doors, you hear the sound of hushed whispering and sort of padded feet, quite a few of them in the room to your west.
I think Elwin has some detect secret passages thing.
It's fine traps, I'm afraid. But I'm totally gonna check out.
Secret
Guys, I don't
doors
think
count?
we're alone here. Unless they're trapped.
Something strange looks like it's heading into the wall.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think it can wait 30 minutes.
Well, I can also hear the sound of hushed whispers. Do you think it's our prisoners?
Sound feminine.
Like, with a pronounced...
Indeed.
Guys, I think it's more Yonti.
Well, if you find a secret room, let's hide in it, I suppose.
They're snake slaves.
Who knows? Let's hide.
Can we push the chair to block the path?
You could try, yes. So you want to move?
That look heavy.
It looks, yeah, it's pretty set in place.
Gonna make a lot of noise.
You could make a strength roll, athletics roll, if you want to kind of chip it away.
No, I think I'll pass.
Easy solution. If we can get into the secret thingy there,
I
let's
just
hide
sit on
there.
the throne.
I look around for any like hidden buttons and stuff like that when I notice the footsteps going into the wall.
Can I make out how many footsteps there are by pom 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 pom? No idea what to roll for that. Some kind of tracking skill.
Mm-hmm. You can do that.
I'll have to go with nature or something.
Survival's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at it, Alwyn, you think it's probably just a handful of people who've gone in a lot, rather than lots of different people. They all look the same. But just as you are pondering that, you hear a click, and Xanax sound triumphant as the door swings open.
Woohoo!
I look very surprised.
And the whole room in front of you is glowing gold, glittering from the amount of money and magic items which are piled up there. It looks like he's been collecting a treasure hoard for quite some time. Xanax
Holy
You're
disappears
welcome,
inside.
Xander.
Crap!
I still don't see it because I'm sitting on the throne.
Xander, get your ass off that throne and in here. We found
I thought you
treasure.
could smell gold.
You found a nice place to hide.
Is there anyone in
Gold,
here?
jewels, precious gems,
Are you going in as well, Alwyn?
pillows.
What about
Santa's sort of swimming in all the coins.
like that DuckTales guy?
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. Are you going in or are you staying out, Alwyn? What was...
I'll follow my companions, but I'll also take a look inside first to see where the sound of voices came from.
Oh, they get quieter. In fact, you can't really hear them from here. The sound of voices, the female voices.
Oh, did they come from another side than the
west, through the doors.
than the door?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, okay, I'll just enter with my comrades.
All right,
Over here. And the door closes and the walls come in.
okay. So in this room, shadows dance over this opulent bedchamber. Cushions lie in one corner and decorative shields line the walls. Treasures are heaped around the room, gold and silver coins, a gilded harp, a jewelled wine flask. Pillows of silk and fine clothes draped over wooden mannequins. To the east, an engraved stone disc is set into the floor of an alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall is polished to a mirror-like sheen. You've killed everybody, so
Fancy place.
Okay, Mac, you take the mirror.
I examine the mirror to see if it's some kind of telescreen to commune with evil liches.
I try on the clothes.
Really?
Is there anything interesting around aside from the
I'll
money?
just stuff my pockets with gems.
so I'm going to drop onto onto your party sheet all the lovely treasure.
Ooh.
Are there any items that look like magic items, especially like swords?
There's Rasnissi's longsword, a flaming one.
Did he have a bow as well? He should have had a bow.
He's basically Shishio from Kenshi.
Oh, there's a spell book. There's Nisi's spell book.
So things you might be interested in: there's braces of defense, longsword, flame tongue longsword, the sending stone, moonshade harp. Still checking that mirror map.
Too much stuff in the party sheet.
Can I use a spell book? How does that work?
Need-
Go ahead.
We need to get back to the city and sell all that junk.
Oh, boo! The braces of defense only work if you have no armor and no shield.
So perfect for me.
Yep.
Ooh.
Anyone can explain to me how a wizard spell book works?
You read it.
And it's basically extra spells besides the one I know?
Yeah.
You're spontaneous though, aren't you, as a bard?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
bards don't use spell books. Only wizards.
You can rip it out and use it as scrolls. One-time scroll, I suppose. Can you do that?
So it's useless.
It's actually highly valuable.
Yeah, as money.
I don't know whether. Don't you? I don't know the answer to your question in 5e, actually. Let me have
We'll
a
look
look.
it up by next time.
Yeah, it's
Sword
fine.
is
We can
nice.
sell it.
Well, I think you might be able to switch out some of your.
Yeah, most of my spells are pretty much the same spells as he has. I won't buy an animate dead, but I'm a good guy.
Actually, I have some kind of summon creature spell now, and it lets me summon up to 8 creatures of 1/4 of an XP, but zombies are also in the back of the player's handbook as creatures. Can I summon 8 zombies?
Are they considered creatures?
No idea.
Animals?
It's called, no, it's conjure animals, so I guess they're not really animals.
Is there only one sending stone in here?
Correct.
Ooh, be careful, man. Remember what happened to that Palantir.
Can I use it to try and see if anyone else has the second pair?
Whoa, don't do that.
Why not?
Because a Serarak probably has the other one.
Could be valuable.
Mac, ma'am, take the braces from the party sheet.
There it is.
Alright, so you have now got a load of things on the party sheet there, and
I'll take the rest of the cubes.
I have a feeling you might be able to just cast the spells from the spellbook as scrolls, but I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to look it up next time.
If we sell it to Wakangu or Tamu, they're probably worth a lot.
Yeah, it's a high level spellbook, is what Rasnis is.
We really need to go to the city and sell all this stuff.
Additionally, I'm going to give you some, because this adventure is really stingy on magic items, I think. And because I'm wise and benevolent.
And handsome. Don't forget handsome.
And handsome. You see, I like you. I've always liked you, yes. Wise, wise, benevolent, and handsome. I'll give you all a roll on the treasure table again.
Cool.
Find which one I used.
Guys, I believe we have all the cubes.
Don't we? Aren't we supposed to have like 9?
Well spotted. The remaining cubes are indeed in Rasnis's chamber here.
Ah.
I have 5 cubes.
And we already have 4. I think.
Yeah,
So what do we do with them?
Well, with it we can open the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
I have Ijin, Kubazan, Nangamang, Obulakes, Papezotel, Shangabel.
Oh wait, stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Everyone can have one. I'm going to clear those results. One sec.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry.
He sounds so
right.
disappointed.
You're right. Well, take a roll, everyone, on the magic items table. And sorry, I interrupted whoever was going to do the cubes.
No problem. I just click the roll button, right?
Is it just? It's not give a. Oh, it has. Yeah, Wand of the Warm Age. Yeah, you do. Wow, Wand of the Warm Age. That looks quite good.
I need a wondrous item rare.
I have some kind of staff.
So, Sandy, you found Wand of the Warm Age.
Just trying to see if we have all of them.
Cool.
So do you choose the items that you get based on this, or is it supposed to give us like a random one?
As soon as it ain't working, I'll roll them. So it should. Oh, it'll be because you haven't got the tables linked, so I guess I'll have to do it. Okay, who'd like me to roll
I think
first?
I'm missing one.
Let's have a look.
I don't have any cube.
And you only listed. Oh, no, indeed, 8. Sorry. One goes as well.
Hygiene, mowers. You should have mowers cube. Yeah, you've not listed mowers cube. It's on the party sheet, I think. Should be a 9th.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. I
So
have
we
the
have
9
all nine
cubes.
now. Is this like
Cool,
the
yeah.
Infinity Stones?
I am inevitable. I also cannot see what a wand of the war mage is. I cast identify.
I'll drop it onto your character. That's weird that it rolled for. How did you roll that, Xander?
I just click on the roll button.
On that.
On the icon of the die, that's exactly what I did as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I got a wand rare, and this is the one it gave me.
For some reason, it didn't give us any items.
I rolled a 5, so it should be a scroll rare, not a wand rare.
Okay, well, let me fix it.
You want me to roll again?
It's getting that confusing now. Well, if you keep the Wand of the War Mage, so that's you done, then I'll sort out Mac. There you go, you've got a Dagger of Venom. And next up is Xander. Oh, you're not having that, you've
Know
already
what
got one
wand
of
of
them.
the war mage is.
If I don't need to stab anyone, I got a nice dagger here. I'm probably gonna use it to throw it at people instead, but
Staff of the Woodlands goes to Xander. Zanak's got the War Mage thing, and finally Elwyn.
You mean the other way around?
Ooh, a
Yeah,
ring of
sorry.
feather falling.
Staff of Woodlands.
ooh, feather falling is always useful.
Requires attunement by a druid.
So if you if it's an item that requires attunement, you need to check your attunement box on the equipment thing. There's like an attunement column.
Like
I
me, a
still
druid.
can't do anything
Ah.
with the wand.
We can't do anything with this until we get to a druid.
Is this the staff of the?
When I think my cloak requires attunement as well. So that's a cloak, that's the ring, and I think that's it.
So the staff of the woodlands. Is it druid only? Is it? Let me have a look.
Wait, so I got the wand, not Xander?
Yeah, it's in my inventory by mistake, probably.
Oops, sorry. So who
That's
got?
okay, our names are pretty similar.
Yeah.
So
So,
who should have the? Who should have the wand, the war mage?
Zender.
well, it gets a bonus to spell attack rolls. Ignore half cover or making a spell attacks. Could be good. Could be good for both of us.
Okay, so Xander's got the wand of the war mage, and the staff of the woodlands has gone to Xanax. But I think I might re-roll that staff of the woodlands actually because no one's a druid, are you?
No, I am not.
I don't think you can
Thank you
use
for
the wand,
noticing.
Xanax. It needs
What?
to be a spellcaster. I don't think you count as a spellcaster.
Maybe not. Maybe it just means arcane spells and not divine spells. Anyway, you have it. You get the wand of the war mage.
Yeah, I'm totally wearing that.
Yeah, you've got to be a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard to use it.
Oh,
No, it's just a spellcaster.
Down the bottom, the one note. Oh wait. That's if you want to use it as a spellcasting focus.
Ah, okay. I'm not a focusing kind of guy. So can I use it or can't I use it? If not, I'll just sell it. It's a lot of money.
Um, well, you are an arcane caster, aren't you? I guess so. Yeah, but you just can't use it as a spell focus. So fair enough.
Checking Google.
so what do I get?
For the
So
base, continue.
I think that I'll re-roll that Staff of the Woodlands for you, Xanax, because no one can use it at all. So let me delete it and I'll do another roll.
Yay! I count as a spellcaster, and my bagpipes are my spellcasting focus.
Oh, cool. Yeah, why not?
So I can use either my bagpipes or the wand.
All right, and Xanax, that's fairly dull. Sorry. Well, it might come in useful, I guess.
You can
Potion.
now be Ant-Man?
You can be Ant-Man.
I can be tiny. Tiny air.
Wow, I hope it works on all your body instead of freakishly shrinking only parts of it. Ooh, tiny hands! So creepy.
All right, and then now you wish to wait for a half an hour. Oh,
Yes.
2. Yeah, that's good, Mac. All right, let me hit you with a short rest. So you can now spend your healing, whatever they are, surges.
And remember, you get an extra 1d8 because of my soothing solo on the bagpipes.
I think I'm good for now.
Crikey, is that everyone burnt all their healing surges?
Yep, burned it all, and I have no healing potion either. We're doomed.
Right, so what do you wish to do now?
Well, maybe get back to the city, regroup, restock, and then now we have
Just away from the city.
We need to check out the room with all the girls
See if they're still there.
here. And we also, I think we should talk to the guy in the sauna. Worst case, we fight him.
Okay, sure, let's go.
He's probably executed by as in when we fled the place.
Okay, in the interest of brevity, you go around and search the rest of the Fane of the Night Serpent, and the ladies have gone. That's what the sound was. You see that there's a harem type building there to the south. The guy in the sauna has also fled, as has the snake, leaving the Fane empty and their terrible plot to wake up Dendar um, foiled.
Okay, and the sauna guy.
Sauna guy has disappeared. The sauna is empty. He's got lots of his skin lying there. He's left as a present for you.
We should
Ooh.
carry some.
Yes, handbag galore.
Yes, you can make a proper handbag here.
I'll make a quiver out of it if I can.
Yeah, well, with some time and a survival check, I'll do. You could do that.
You need
A 24. I think I've got myself a quiver of snake skin.
Very good. It'll take you a little while to do, so you probably won't get it until tomorrow or whatever in game, because that'll take it as you do it on quiet parts. But
Oh,
yeah,
I
you may do.
can wait. Alright, guys, we need to find the Tomb of the Nine Gods and perhaps see if the little froggy guy is still waiting for us.
We need to find a place to get a proper rest.
Well, an empty temple of a doom god seems like a pretty nice place. I mean, there are pillows and everything.
Yeah, Betty gets a high rating on TripAdvisor.
This thing is gonna make a great spa once we take over.
Is anyone keeping track of how much time we have left?
Yes.
On the website, I have kept a. You can follow the date as well. So we had 144 days starting from just about the beginning. And let me quickly look. We've had all of Alturiak and Chess, so we have about. We're about 40 days in.
So we have 100 days still.
Well, unless something has changed, and she wasn't looking too great last time, so I think time is of the essence.
Hmm. Well,
I would.
my vote is to go back and regroup. If you guys want to do anything else, then sure.
You're welcome to go back if you want. I'm not going to stop you. It's up to you. However, it's probably worth noting that there's not a lot to spend your money on, particularly. I guess you could hire some minions or something like that, but there's not any sort of magic shops to buy magic stuff from.
I'd say we just press on. We're here now. We have the element of somewhat semi-surprise on our side.
And we have the element of no healing potions.
Mm. Healing potions you could buy, yeah.
We need a lot of healing potions by now. So I vote that. Let's go. buy healing potions?
Sure, I'll go with the group.
I'll go wherever the group decides to go.
There's nowhere anywhere closer than the city where we can get healing potions.
Maybe
Hmm.
that military base that we own, Fort Sashes.
Very true. They should have healing potions, not shouldn't they?
Yes, they should probably have like a regular stock of it.
It's what they would have wanted.
How far is that? Is that closer?
I think we broke the GM.
I'm just looking for the map. Um, where has it gone? Goodness for that, I'd taken them off my hotbars, you see. There's your player's map of Chult. And
Where are we right now?
there's a complete map of Chult. So
We are somewhere over here.
you are the red circle on the complete map.
If we're not going back to the city, where are we going?
Tracking back to the city is gonna take almost half a month, I think.
And if there's no place to really spend our money, there's no reason to get back there.
Well, there will be a few things. I mean, as I say, you could hire minions. You can get some sort of potions. You might be able to pick up a scroll or two, but there isn't like a big magic itemy shop. I think it's just a 5e thing. So, I mean, there could be something useful you could get that'll help you there, but it's up to you.
Well, if we're not going back to the city, do we know where we are going?
To the
Well,
temple.
yes, there is a. We've been collecting these cubes, right? They all fit into some kind of lock to the Tomb of the Nine Gods. It's where a Serarak is either hiding the Soulmonger or where the Soulmonger is supposed to be, and that thing is the entire object of our quest to end the death curse. We basically beat the Soulmonger into tiny pieces, and we save the world again.
Well, we know where it is, where the place is.
Yes, it's somewhere here in the city, and I was kind of hoping that Mr. Hoppy would have an idea. But at least with the Yanti purged, we should have kind of, well, I don't know, free reign. There's still probably like 1,000 evil things here, but at least
My
we've got a big problem taken care of.
my sense of the dramatic tells me it's in the lava pool.
Lava pit. Yes. Let's take a good night's rest and head out tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah, but let's get out in the same way we got in the first time, where Mr. Hoppy is waiting for us.
Okay.
Maybe Mr. Hoppy knows about a medical uh, storage somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
perhaps he's a licensed MD.
we can go back to the stew guy.
Or not.
Stew.
Yeah, I think that
Ah,
the
yeah, that
taxi,
guy.
all he ever makes is crazy poisons to kill us.
Yeah,
All right. So,
So you want me to try the teleporter?
Yes, that we all want.
are you doing
Yes.
this after your long rest?
Um,
Let's
no,
rest here. There are pillows.
let's do it before.
Okay.
I go over here and I try to go
Roll
with this
Arcana,
one.
please.
Abracadabra.
I already rolled the one already. So what are the odds?
Oh, oh. Yeah, you're fine. You can basically pick any one of the remaining teleporters. So there's one there, one there. I think you broke one in the cells.
Yeah, that's the one I want to go to. The one under us.
It just doesn't. Oh, the one under you there in the throne room. Yeah, you'll just appear in the throne room. Bing. There you go.
Woo! Let's do it again.
Now go in the other room.
No, no, that's good enough. Is there any way for me to lock them inside?
To lock who inside? Sorry.
The group.
Oh, you could barricade this secret door up. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Come on, let's move, guys.
And we're moving, and we're moving.
So where are you taking the long rest?
Outside.
Right. And you're going out, are you, the way you came in through the back door, the secret? Yeah. Okay. As you clear the place out, you've no problem doing that. So you wander around.
Well, technically, there's the giant snake in this one that we haven't really touched.
The encyclopedia snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you searched earlier, he's gone as well. Basically, they have abandoned the Fane. You can probably try and track them down in Omo if you really wanted, but
We've got bigger fish to fry. Or liches.
They're snakes, not fish.
making your way up the tunnel into the well, oh, I've done a long rest, haven't I? I need to put the time on. One moment. It was like 6 a.m. last time, so
Yeah, we just spent the day toasting and whatnot.
so it's 7 p.m. on. No, it should be the 5th, I think, shouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
So Friday the 5th at 7 p.m. you emerge from the Fane of the Night Serpent, and you're greeted by the sound of hopping, excited hopping.
Huzzah!
In front of you is a rather jubilant-looking Mr. Hoppy. He's leaping up and down, and as you get closer, he falls to his knees and begins to worship the very ground you walk on there, being I think it was Xanax, isn't it? He was the living god for him.
Well, it was me who saved the party and the world. I think I should get some worshipping too here.
Yeah, you know the.
As the upper management, I think I should get the credit for my underlings' work.
Okay, okay.
I just motion Mr. Hoppy to rise.
Mr. Hoppy gets up and he begins to hop around you in little circles.
Well,
Then
now we have a scroll of talk to nature or something, right?
Commune with nature, I think it's called.
Maybe we can use it to ask him what the hell is his deal.
You know, I used to have talk with animals. It was a pretty sucky spell. And I think commune with nature doesn't work like talk to animals. It basically asks questions of like the spirit of the land.
The Grungs actually speak Grungish as their language. So you need some sort of speak languages spell or something like that.
Oh, that's cool. You briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. In the outdoors, the spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you, and we get knowledge of up to 3 facts of our choice in any of the subjects that relate to the area: terrain and bodies of water, relevant plants, minerals, animals, or people, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence, or buildings. So you can use it to search for the temple.
Yeah, and ask if that undead kind of guy Acerarak is in or not. Which preferably we would go in when he's out.
I can't use it, but you can. Rangers can use it.
Oh, cool.
So it's a 3 mile radius. So if we fit in the 3 miles, we can use it.
Okay, let's do that.
But
After
first,
we
ask
rest.
Mr. Hoppy.
I show all 9 cubes to Mr. Hoppy.
Mr. Hoppy looks at them and points, nods, then begins to jump up and down and starts to hop off in one direction, stops and turns for you to follow.
Boink, boink, boink.
Okay, let's follow.
Okay, he starts leading you north.
I
So
mean,
I
we
can
could
show you
still
that.
use the scroll to see if there are any strong undead, Mr. Elwin.
Actually, let me quickly look up something because undead are my favorite enemy, which means I get some. Pom, 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 pom.
Did you get another favourite enemy as well?
I took one at first level and one at seventh, I think. And I chose undead. So, favorite enemy. Let's have a look here.
Alright, stay AFK 1 sec while you're doing that.
Okay. I have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track them. I also learn one language of their thingy. Pom, 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 pom. Oh, okay. That's it, apparently. I get advantage on wisdom checks. Okay, I'll roll advantage on survival and see what the undead situation is like here where we are.
We can use the scroll to pinpoint directly where the lich is.
Alright, I'm back.
We should probably ask our questions pretty, thoughtfully, like, where is the temple? When is a Serarak in or out? 3 questions, right?
Yeah, but yes, no question. No, not yes, no question. Just if it's in the 3 mile area. I don't think when will work.
Okay.
Like, where is he right now? That would work.
Okay, let's ask that as well. Let's ask, is that temple in what direction? Let's ask if he's in or out. Do we save the third one or do I have to ask 3 at once?
You have to ask 3 at once. And it's in the 3 mile radius. So if it's out of the radius, then you won't know.
Well, 3 miles will cover the whole of Omu and the surrounding area. So I suppose it would depend how deep down the Tomb of Annihilation goes. If it's
Yeah,
buried.
in caves, it goes up to 300 feet, I think. It says it on the thing.
Right, so it wouldn't necessarily so do the first 300 feet of the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah, but it will tell us where it is.
Could you link the ability? Can you drop it in chat now?
Yeah, I'm
Just check.
trying. It's the Commune with Nature scroll.
Scroll.
In our party sheet, you have that, and inside there you have the link to the community nature spell.
I found it. Oh, right, it won't actually function in the Tomb of Annihilation, but you'll be able to see whether he's physically in Omu. It says the spell doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction, such as in dungeons and towns. So it'd be fine in Omu because I think the nature has taken over here to such an extent that it'll work within the city, but I think the Tomb of Annihilation is certainly man-made or lich-made. Sound fair?
So we can know where it is. What
Yeah,
else
know
do we
where
want to know?
the temple is. Second question is if we know where the lich is.
Well, if
I
he's
don't
in
know
there, then we won't be able to tell.
Yeah.
unless he's in the first something. Well, yeah, if we don't find him, we don't find him. But maybe he's like taking a stroll through the garden.
Yes, that's a very lich thing to do.
Okay, so you instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice, such as, okay, the first one, the Tomb of Annihilation, the Tomb of the Nine Gods, is where my red arrow is pointing there on the map, right on the north of that
That's
cliff.
what Elwin knows. So Mr. Floppy is leading us in the wrong direction.
He was leading you
No.
north through there.
Yeah, it's the right direction.
Okay.
What's your second question, Alwyn?
Um, let's ask about Acererak and whether he's in or out sometime. If that's a possible question, I have no idea how this thing works.
Okay, you close your eyes and become one with nature. You'll be able to feel the breath of the plants and animals around you as their sentience fills you. You will know that historically in the past, a powerful lich, very powerful, almost godlike being has entered here, and there's great sadness as that being killed all the spirit gods, the spirit animals who you have collected the tablets for. Have all been slain by a Serarak, and they are entombed in the Tomb of the Nine Gods, the Tomb of Annihilation. It's their burial chamber. That's your question.
Hmm.
So we know at one point he got in but never got out. Maybe he's dead.
Died of boredom in that tomb or something. I have no idea what the third question should be. Should it be something like, does Sander have a shot with Syndra Sylvain, or do you want to ask something else?
Maybe check if there's any sort of arcane energy or a brewery or some kind. Maybe we'll find some healing potions in an old room or something.
Okay, I'll ask where the nearest font of healing magic
Alchemist
is.
shop. Maybe if there's any alchemist shop or fumes somewhere.
I'll see if I can focus on healing magic, like the aura of healing magic that emanates from healing potions and the like.
You'll get the feeling that the amphitheater is a boneyard, a place of death, but with it there is also the treasures of things that have been killed there. The amphitheater is there, that massive semicircular structure. It's actually
Oh,
really
and
tall. You
it's
can see it from most of Omu.
You had me at treasure.
so.
Of
Are we
those
going to
that
the
are already dead.
amphitheater first?
Yeah?
Sure. I tell Mr. Foppy, Mr. Foppy, cease and desist. We are going to see a play of death.
But first we sleep.
I think we already had our long rest.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
You're moving out, so are you just following Mr. Hoppy at the moment?
No, right now we're going to get a good night's sleep and then move out in the morning.
Yeah, we go over here where we were last time, where we hid, and then we'll go to the amphitheater.
Okay, so you snuggle down in the good hiding place you found last time. And you take a nice long rest. Mr. Hoppy snuggles up with you.
I kick him.
His cold amphibious skin against your cheek in the night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I kick him away.
Okay,
Kind of like it.
you'll kick him away, but as soon as you drift off again, when you wake up, he'll be back there. His little webby fingers around you.
Morning comes. I do my morning ritual of firing all my fireball spell slots into the sky.
All right. You wake up and blast all your fireballs off.
What did you dream of, Xander?
Uh, it was a wonderful dream. I was sleeping with a bunch of mermaids. They were kind of scaly and gooey and fishy.
And so Mr. Hoppy starts to pull you and wave you off to this direction here to this gate. Do you follow him or do you go your own way?
Yeah, sure, I'll follow him.
Okay. He takes you through some water here, which is a couple of feet deep, which is a little unpleasant if you happen to be a halfling or a dwarf. Essentially Xanax.
I point and laugh at Xanax.
It comes.
It's normal.
It'll come up to your chest and maybe neck in some places. The water here. We continue on as you get through the big gate here, which is what used to be the old castle area. Mr. Hoppy starts to move eastwards. Is that taking you this way?
Where is that frog
Interesting.
of yours taking us?
It's Raznisi's sword, Mac.
Oh, right.
There's no one using that. It's a pretty nice sword.
Yeah, it is. I take it.
I look at him suspiciously. Mr. Hoppy, this is not the way to the Colosseum.
He claps both hands together in a pleading gesture and begins to hop and waves you to follow him.
Well, let's follow him. I mean, he's done good so far.
Sure.
All right, as you round the corner here, you come to an area where some buildings protrude out from the water. and up ahead you'll first see some grungs, some other Mr. Hoppies, ones with spears this time. These kind of loot business, and there's lots of them begin to pop out from the buildings here. Lots of little froggy people.
He's
No
taking us to meet his
worshippers.
parents.
I stand up all regal like and do a performance.
Oh boy.
And a large grung with a feathered headdress and horns, looks very splendid. He does. Will hop out towards you. You start to play on the bagpipes. They look a little bemused by the bagpipe playing. They don't look offended by it, but they don't look wholly excited by it either. I think they're more curious.
Neither of us.
I'm going to get that hat.
Mr. Hoppy hops up to Chief Yorb, and he begins. You'll see he makes miming sounds of him falling. You know, he's pretending he's falling off somewhere, and then turning into a little a bird and flying around, and points at.
Me?
Yep, and sorry, he points at Xander, and he's like bowing down in front of him.
I wink and do finger crossbows.
Okay. Chief Yorb scowls and just clips Mr. Hoppy around the ear and tugs him away, and he doesn't look very happy, and he folds his webby arms and sort of scowls at you, Xander.
Hey, that's my worshipper. Get your own.
Make a persuade check also if you wish. Some of the others, however, in the tribe look like they believe Mr. Hoppy's story that you are a godlike being, and even though Chief Yorb doesn't look very impressed because it appears like you might be a challenge to his authority around here, he kind of warms to you somewhat, and a lot of the tribe start to sort of gather around you, Xander.
As they should.
Sadly, you can't tell a word they're saying. They're speaking in Grung. There's lots of croaks and clicks and things.
Are they going to follow us now too?
Either that or sacrifice me to a volcano god. I'm not sure where this is going.
Are we taking a vote?
Do you mind if I turn you into a chicken, Xanax?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Only for a little while.
Turn yourself into a chicken. You
That would
already
defeat the
sound
purpose.
like one with those bagpipes.
The Grung will bring you out some what passes for food. There's some like greenish liquid in cups, and also what look like slugs of some description, which are all like on a leaf, which they sort of offer to you.
I'll take it and give it to Xanax.
I'll turn away.
They all looking at
I'm on a
Xanax,
diet.
Xanax expectantly.
Thank you, but I'm on a diet. I'm vegan.
Well,
Oh,
good thing it's on a leaf.
they all look
I
a bit
can eat the
sad.
leaf if that will make the lamb happy.
Okay, you start eating the leaves, and they're shaking their heads and hop up to you and sort of point at the slug. one of them eats one of the slugs and sort of rubs its belly, and then offers another one to you.
I offer it to Alwyn.
Oh, great. But Xanax, you're so used to eating weird stews.
No, I'm vegan now.
I offer it to Mac.
Yeah, let's try it.
Mac shows no fear, and do you chew it or do you just swallow it whole?
I swallowed it down with some wine.
Okay, you just neck the slug down in one gulp with a bit of wine. It tastes slimy, a bit poignant, but yeah, nothing bad seems to come of it immediately.
Yay, I survived.
But how do you feel about yourself?
I kind of wanted to polymorph the slug into something else, but I don't want to use up level 4 spells. But I was
Okay,
very
so
tempted.
ask your servant why did he bring us here.
I will address the chief because I also adhere to authority, especially one that's gonna bow down to me very soon and give me his hat. And I ask, and I start talking in common to see if he understands me. I say, we are powerful beings here to destroy those that came from the dead and ruin this land.
Sadly, he doesn't appear to understand you. He just nods at you and smiles.
I show him the cubes.
Oh, there's a sharp intake of breath from around the tribe. They sort of whisper a bit to each other and then nod, and they all begin sort of bowing to you.
That's better. I point at his hat.
He pauses and points at the hat, and another persuade there, please. You got 32 last time, but
Okay.
if you're making it obvious you're after his hat, he eventually will take the hat off and offer it towards you. But you can see he doesn't look entirely happy to be doing it.
I understand. I take the hat, put it on my head, I point at everybody, and then I give the hat to Mr. Hoppy.
Oh boy!
Okay, you yes. You point at everyone. Everyone sort of bows and there's gasps of amazement, and then you turn around and place the chief's hat on Mr. Hoppy, and there's a startled cry from the tribe. Chief Yorb, he kicks some dirt and stomps off angrily, but Mr. Hoppy looks very pleased and is hopping up and down, and he starts talking to the others. It looks like he's giving them general orders. And you'll see them sort of moving around. One of them will begin to sort of fetch him some food and things like that.
That's good. I taught him everything I know.
Oh boy, this is going so wrong.
So it's now Mr. Hoppy's tribe.
Yeah, I tell Mr. Hoppy, I have taught you well. Now you know everything. Go and spread the religion of Xandar the Magnificent.
Alright, as you're there, you'll see them begin to make carvings on the side of the buildings. Xander the greatest and all that kind of thing. Lord Xander.
Yeah, that's good.
And
I like, that's what it's all about, really.
Brand recognition.
So not only have you set up a new chief for this Grung tribe, you've actually started your own religion there, which they are enthusiastically following.
Great.
We screwed up thousands of years of natural evolution in one afternoon.
Hey, I'm white. It's what we do.
So, what now, folks?
Through the
I want to check if they have any healing potions. That's the only thing I want to check, and then we can go to the Colosseum, I think. Unless someone wants to do
anything
something.
anything they brew will be made out of slugs, I assure you.
A lot of medicines are made from slugs.
Slugs,
Delicious and nutritious.
slugs do seem popular here. However, the talk of healing or miming healing, they do sort of point you towards the amphitheatre.
Okay. So I guess we can go to the amphitheater.
Goodbye, Mr. Hoppy.
It was
Chief Hoppy.
great disrupting your tribe.
Chief Hoppy or High Priest Hoppy?
It doesn't matter, they'll all be dead in a week.
Alright, so you make your way across the northern part of Omu through the ruined boulevards and ancient streets, vine-choked buildings, until you reach the amphitheatre. A ruined amphitheatre looms over the surrounding buildings. Vines cling to its steps and animal statues line its stands. The muddy ground outside is stripped clean of vegetation. An eerie silence hangs over the area. No birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs.
I think this thing may actually be still in use.
Are
Can
there
I roll
any
sur-
houses or buildings?
Um, there's there's a few sort of little buildings next to you here. Just gonna put the arrow.
Can I roll survival to check for traps and tracks and such?
Yes,
Recent
please. Roll survival and give me a perception roll after it.
All of us?
Yes, please. Alright. This is going to be one of those where it's like the dumbest perception test ever, but sorry about that. Alright, so checking the ground, Alwyn. You will find that there are some feathers, brightly coloured feathers, really big ones, like a few foot long are these feathers. And you also see there are really big clawed footprints in the mud from toe to heel. Each footprint probably spans over 5 feet, so it's like a 5 foot foot.
If I look up, is there a giant Tyrannosaurus looking back at me?
It's funny you should mention that.
Oh, God.
We should have put a glass of water and see if it jiggled.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, you immediately notice your glass of water jiggling, and fairly well camouflaged, but not that well camouflaged, is a large feathered Tyrannosaurus rex. It looks like a larger than normal Tyrannosaurus rex. It appears somehow tainted and corrupted by the magic of Omu.
I would think my Warhammer would have told me something about a giant T-Rex.
Yep, you are not surprised. No one's surprised. It's
Um,
massive.
Do we do another chicken run? Chicken bunny grenade?
We don't really have anything to do with it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to do it. It only lasts an hour anyway.
King of Feathers. That's a cool name.
Oh, wasn't there some kind of thing scratched in the wall? Beware the King of Feathers?
It was. This is indeed the King of
Was.
Feathers.
Hey, I pointed it and go like, hey guys, beware of this.
Gee, thanks.
I just say, good point. Thank you, Ranger.
We are now aware of it.
You're as useful as my Warhammer of warning.
I found this thing's tracks. I'm super effective.
Wait, if we don't move, will it see us?
Could try that.
That's why it's king.
I think it can smell us.
So, roll initiative?
Well,
Or is it friendly?
it's.
Can you ride it?
You could possibly ride it if you could tame it. You can see just in front of it here where this little circular area is. There appears to be like a pile of bones. It looks like his larder. There's quite a few backpacks and things of like dead adventurers lying in there. He's not actually seen you.
Oh, he hasn't?
Not yet.
Where are we on the map? Are we
On
on
the
the map?
left. We are on the
No.
left.
Ah, okay. Found myself.
Does it like go anywhere or just stand around?
It's standing around. It's nuzzling something on the floor. It looks like it's eating a goat.
Well, good news is it's full.
I think it takes more than one goat for this guy to get full.
So you say one goat and one dwarf, for example?
Maybe.
A goat and a
Let's feed it
dwarf
to Yonti.
for starters.
I mean, we can use up all our nice spells that we got now in the level up. Or do you guys want to run?
We came here to do something.
We came here to get health potions. It won't be very efficient if we don't
If
get.
we die and then get the health potions.
I'll do what you guys want to do. But we can take it.
I don't know. I'm all for going to the tomb.
There could be loot here.
Well, I'll go wherever you guys decide. So
I'm all for
So,
trying to stab him until we fail.
can
I
we
think we
create?
can run away. Bravely run away.
it's 2 versus 2.
I'm gonna roll nature and see what I know about this thing.
Okay, good call.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, well, they're quite easy to kill these things. They look a lot worse than Uh...
Piece of cake, guys.
See, it's gonna be easy.
I doubt ya.
How dare you? I'm a ranger.
Yes, you did spot that thing.
Okay, well, Mark, you know that Tyrannosaurus Rex would be a fairly tough challenge, but you think you could take it. But you think that also this does not look like a normal T-Rex. It appears somehow special, tainted maybe.
So maybe we can get a good price for the corpse.
What?
Oh yeah, that pet coat would be worth a lot.
Burlesque dancers with those feathers up their ass.
And the feathers, yeah.
If we
So-
make a headdress out of those feathers, I mean, just imagine how those grung are gonna look at us.
As you're all being fairly indecisive, you could all make me stealth rolls, please.
Ooh, I get advantage on. Thank you, Xanax.
I'm stealthy.
Okay.
As long as they spot you, we're safe.
Clink of armor echoes through the jungle.
What did you say?
Rink-a-dink dink.
Okay, fine.
I
Let's
don't
go
know.
fight it. Let's go.
Okay, there's a clatter as Xanax manages to sort of kick a stone and clank every bit of armor he owns, which
A
sort of
tree
echoes,
suddenly drop next to Xanax.
which echoes around the forest. You see the large feathered tyrannosaur turns and its eyes fix upon you, Xanax, even though you aren't moving. And everyone, roll me initiative, please.
I should have gotten the pre-buffing.
Oh yeah, now I roll a 20.
You get to die first. Hurrah!
The question is, do I use all my spells on him or not?
Try to save some for the trek. I don't know. I think polymorph would be kind of cool to kind of sick him on the lich if we need to. But on the other hand, I think it's going to be a terrible battle if this one goes wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I can polymorph him, we can loot all the bodies and then run away.
Sure. I mean, we can't really take it with us to the Lich. It only stay polymorph for an hour.
Yeah, so we polymorph or we fight him.
Let's call it Plan A and Plan B.
I think that's a great plan.
Okay, I move over here. I look it straight in the eye. And I say, polymorph, polymorph, polymorph. God damn it. I failed.
Even though it only has a +1 in its wisdom save, it manages to succeed that. He was
Well,
lucky.
That was fun.
Oh, goody. Do I start shooting arrows at it?
Yeah.
Try and
Okie
get him in
dokie,
the
Chief.
eyes.
Actions. Arrows come flying through the brush. Poing, poing, poing.
Not bad damage.
Doing. Yeah, well, for something so large.
Good damage.
Let me get the combat tracker here. There we go.
move ahead here. And since I don't really get to use this spell too much, I'm going to try and cast blindness on him. Woohoo.
Oh, sure, this he fails.
Well, he will use his legendary
Healing, smell.
resistance, and he just chooses to succeed that, so he passes.
Excuse me? What?
He just chooses to succeed. Is this
Yeah,
something we get to do as well?
It's
afraid not.
2019. You can classify yourself whatever you want.
It's kind of how it goes. He has an ability called Legendary Resistance, which means that 3 times a day he can choose to pass a saving throw that he failed.
I need to get this ability somehow from him, even if I have to carve out his heart and eat it. You die. I choose not to.
Take in his meat. Okay, well, I choose to end my turn.
It's some creatures in 5e just get like legendary abilities. This one hasn't, but some of them get like multiple actions at each round and things like that.
Oh, each round.
Yeah, I mean, so some of the dragons I was fighting my other group with were basically acting after every player's turn. So it's like the player has a go, then the dragon has a go, another player has a go, and the dragon has a go. It kind of works like that.
Holy crap.
That's
How many rounds did that fight last? Like one for each adventurer?
It kind of no. The fight was really close actually. It kind of it ended in a stalemate. In icing death, the dragon had to fly off in the end. But anyway, so sorry. Where are we now, Mac?
Go ahead, Mac, jump on him.
Nipple power!
I'm gonna use a dash to move over here and attack him.
Okay.
Miss! God damn it.
How can you miss something so large?
Yeah, I don't know.
Unluckily missed. Pretty much needs like an 8 or more, I think, to hit it.
Huh. Didn't take you action to dash? Okay, so charger actually takes up my bonus action. God damn it. It's a bonus action to enter rage. I can't enter rage this turn. Whoops.
Okay.
I have to start doing bonus action management. Yeah, bonus action to charge, bonus action to rage, bonus action to light up
How
my
did he move over
sword.
there?
He just stomped on Mac, who is now like lying flat inside a giant footprint.
Just yeah.
Oh dear God.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm using everything I have.
It bites Mac, and you are grappled. as it sort of grabs you in its mouth and sort of lifts you into the air. Yeah, it's got you in its mouth. There you go.
I suppose this would look hilarious to actually look at, but it's not so fun being up in the jaws. Ah!
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained and the King of Feathers can't bite another target. Okay.
Choke it, Mac.
So you are grappled and restrained. There's an escape DC of 17, so you can escape with a escape roll of 17. I think that's either athletics or acrobatics, I think, to escape it with a DC 17. So,
Yep.
Next round, Alwyn, you're up.
Oh, so it's just standing there, swinging Mac between his teeth from left to right, savagely ripping him apart.
Pretty much, yeah.
This calls for more arrows. Actually,
That's your answer to everything.
well, it fixes everything. Do you want me to cast my new spell? I can summon 8 wolves.
Ooh, yes.
Yes.
All right, let me cast.
That was unanimous.
I will cast Conjure Animals, which casts 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower, which means 8 wolves.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna summon stuff too. So we'll have a lot of summons around the schmuck.
Combat's gonna take forever, but it's gonna be fun.
So I just pointed it, and little flecks of light appear around it. There's 8 of them, and they materialize as face spirits, which then morph into wolves.
Oh, that's cute.
And that will have to be it for my turn. Voila. But the wolves will have to be your thingy, DM.
So how is the weather today? Like above us?
It's dark at the moment, and if you make me a d20 roll, it's good. The higher you get, the sunnier it is. Well, not sunny, but clearer.
Sorry, what? If I make a d20 roll?
Yeah, d20. The weather is nicer the higher the roll.
Oh,
Hmm.
I wish I had this ability here.
So right now it's not like there's a storm or anything.
So yeah, just if you roll me a d20, and yeah, it's a little bit overcast as it often is in the tropical jungle here. Probably had a little bit of rain earlier, a light rain.
Oh, I just have one question. If I summon my 8 wolves, can they attack right after I cast a spell?
Let me have a look at the spell, please.
Well, in the
In mine,
meantime,
one action is to make them, and bonus action I can tell them to attack.
I'm going to cast Call Lightning, which basically makes storm clouds appear, and I can call down lightning bolts to do 3d10 lightning damage.
Cool.
Issuing commands to them is sorry, I'll do this for the call lightning thing. The conjure animals is free to issue them verbal commands, and they go on their own initiative. So yeah, they go immediately basically.
Okay.
And sorry, the call lightning.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Call Lightning.
Okay, yeah. So a storm cloud appears overhead. It's dark at the moment, but so it goes even darker.
Now, question. It says when I call down a lightning bolt, it strikes every creature in a 5 foot radius. If I strike like on the center of like on the King of Feathers, will it hurt anyone around him or not? Because he's like 15 foot wide.
It will go to Mac. It'll just hit Mac.
Okay, so I need to strike a bit to the left of him, and I'm also going to use, where is it? Yeah, my Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath to do max damage with the lightning.
I tell you what I'll do with Mac, because he's inside the. Actually, I think if the King of Feathers gets electrified, I think Mac would as well, because he's in its mouth.
Damn it, Mac.
Why do you
Why?
have to be so delicious?
Hmm. Well, I can use the lightning later. The storm cloud still hangs over it.
You could delay till Max go, because if he breaks free, then I'll be fine with it. If he's out of the thing's mouth, then you could strike to the left of the King of Feathers and just get him. That's no problem.
Okay, so I'll delay cast lightning.
Okay, are you delay?
Do I need to do anything special or just say it?
All you can do with delaying turns in 5e is so it's that ready in action. So you'll ready your action to cast Call Lightning on the trigger of Mac breaking free, I guess. If Mac doesn't break free, you lose your go. Or if the trigger doesn't happen, you lose your go. So it's up to you if that's what you want to do.
So, Mac, how certain are you going to get away?
Well, not that certain. I would rather just punch him than not. Hmm.
Okay, never mind then.
Can you just ready it until after my turn? Because I think, uh, I think we're just gonna stay in the jaws and get angry at him and then punch him.
And you said this guy has like an ability that he can choose to succeed on any saving throw.
He did just, yeah.
And that's like a one-time thing, or can he use it
He
again?
has 2 more.
Yeah, yeah, he has got 2 more.
You're
Just
seriously limiting
hit
me here.
hit him with lightning after I raging because I just need to resist your lightning. Wait a minute, that doesn't work because it's magic. Damn it! All right, I will try to escape them.
Wait, so if I'm not casting this right now, I'm going to
You're
try.
also gonna hit the wolves that Alwyn made. If you're doing area attack.
Damn it, people.
Oh, hold on, we need wolves, don't we?
8 beautiful grey wolves with their own initiative, ready to claw, rend, and bite.
And die horribly.
Okay, and you get 8 of them, and they appear where you want them to.
All around the King of Feathers. Next time, guys, I'll summon 8 chickens. You should see this. It's amazing. Can use it to pull like doves out of a hat and stuff. Rabbits coming from everywhere. I'll be the delight of children's parties everywhere.
Okay, so I will cast Holy Weapon on my battle axe. And it basically gives me plus 2d8 radiant damage on a hit.
And remember, guys, it's okay to die. We just get Xanax to ask his god for resurrection during the night.
Not if I die, you don't.
Well, yeah, that is a loophole.
I think Isn't Resurrection 7th level, isn't it? And Restoration you've got now?
I have Greater Restoration. I think I also have Resurrection, but I don't remember really. Just trying to
Restoration
see
is
how
just
do
for like
I
curses
Holy
and so.
Weapon.
All right, so Xanax, you're running in instead and holy weaponing.
Yep, I'm trying to see where do I do to get the extra D8. I think I just do it on melee. Is that it, or do I just damage myself?
No, you've put a 2d8 additional damage on yourself, so you will do 2d8 additional.
Great. So I attack him with my battle axe.
All right.
Plus
What the plus?
my extra. Oh, sorry. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Can you take away d5? I have the extra 1d8 damage lightning I do with every melee attack.
Okay.
Just trying to remember where it is. Yeah, there it is.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Okay, Mac.
Time to get angry.
Yeah, you're grappled and restrained, which is going to give you quite a lot of minuses.
All right, so I'm gonna stab him in the eye.
He took a third of your life away in one hit.
Yeah, because I wasn't angry enough.
But now you're very angry.
I'm very cross. Seriously?
Oh, mate.
I
How
think I
can
get
you miss? You're
another attack.
inside of him.
Yeah. Once more for good luck.
Second one hits.
I
Really?
think the sword is cursed.
Yeah, it's cursed, definitely. So that was my bonus action, my action, and I can't move. So that's it.
Can you use the wolf now?
Remember that they have advantage because they're next to each other.
Yeah, it's good. Good call. So, Alwyn, are you able to use the wolf there?
Oh my. Yeah, sure. Pom, 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 pom. But how do I roll damage on them or attack anyway?
It's should be off the combat tracker. Can you open him up?
No, alas.
How were you doing it, Mac? I've forgotten now.
If you want, you can just roll it yourself. You have access to it, but I only see wolf.
Can you
Friendly though.
Double click on the
share
wolf.
the character sheet with Elwin, and then he'll have the attack and everything?
He should be able to just double click on the wolf and he should get a character sheet.
Oh yeah, that works.
And then you can hover over the text there and select the various effects.
Alas, I've double clicked on the wolf, but it doesn't.
Double click on the wolf on the map, not on the combat tracker.
Ah, okay. That does it. 6. And its turn is complete. But I can't hit the
All
Nope.
right,
One.
wolf
Nope.
number 2.
Remember to roll with advantage. I think they have pack hunting.
Oh, right.
In either case, he hit twice, so yeah.
Okay.
Awesome, Xander.
Okay, I want to use my new spell. It's called Animate Object.
Animate the amphitheater. See what it does.
Actually, I can't do that. I can do that, but I can only have one of them. I prefer to have 10 pebbles animated. Now, the question is, can I do that? It's GM call. Or I can use my turn to like throw coins and then animate them my next turn.
Pebbles will be what, tiny? Yeah, they'll be tiny because
Yeah,
anything like
I can do 10 tinies or 10 or 5 smalls or 3 mediums or 2 large or 1 huge, something like that. So I can animate 10 tiny pebbles.
Yeah, no, there's definitely 10 pebbles here. It's a ruined city. That's fine.
Okay, so I raise 10 pebbles over here. Each of them has 20 HP, 18 AC, plus 8 to it, 1d4, plus 4 damage. Now I raise them, and as my bonus action, I say hit the big dinosaur with feathers. You have to be very specific because they're very stupid. No, I'm not kidding.
You want to say they're dumb as a rock?
Yeah, exactly. So each of them is plus 8 to hit, 1d4 plus 4 damage.
I think though you can. It's an action to command each one, isn't it?
No, as a bonus action, you can mentally command any creature you made with this spell if the creature is within 500 feet of you. I can't tell him like you attack this guy, you attack that guy. I can only command them as a group. I mean, I shared the thing. You can see it also.
Ah, yeah. It says if you control multiple creatures, you can command any or all of them at the same time, issuing the same command. No, issuing the same command to each one. You've got to command each one separately.
But on the same turn. It wouldn't make
Here,
sense to control
I can
10
issue
things.
a general command such as guard a particular chamber or corridor. Yeah, I can do a general command for all of them. Yes, no, maybe so.
Thank you. It says if you control multiple creatures, you can command any or all of them at the same time, issuing the same command to each one. It does sound like you make one command and you can control them all. Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, but you have to be very specific because they're very stupid and they'll just keep doing it until they're dead.
Okay, so now I need to make an NPC for the animated object. 1 second.
No, you don't. I have on my spell slot the damage.
Ah, all right, but and the attack. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, no, it only put the damage, not the attack. Fantasy Grounds is not being helpful.
So you've got +8 to hit, 1d4 plus 4 damage for each one.
Yeah, the damage I have, the other thing I don't.
So right, 1
I'll
second.
just do a d20 plus 8 on my taskbar.
I can definitely tell we've hit 9th level here. Let me have
That's
a.
like
Let me.
4d10 plus 40.
No, I do one at a time, not.
Yeah, we
you
need.
can combine them.
We need to see which one hits.
How can I add the dice and the +8 to my taskbar?
Oh, hold on, I can add you with the attack roll. One moment. Oh, why is the damage going up to 12d4? Oh, it's different sizes and sound.
Don't waste your 20s.
Let's be real, I'm never going to get them in a fight.
They're just there to mock him.
Right, that cast there. Okay, so you should be able to just. So you need just. Because you need 13s or more, so keep rolling that and we'll count how many 13s or more. So you got 1. Okay, carry on.
What did? Hold on,
Oh,
I'm
oh, oh.
confused.
Okay. On Xander, on your actions tab, I've put a cast button on there for you. An attack roll button. The
Yeah,
attack with the sword on, not the cast. Sorry.
wait. I need to put some dice in there because it's not working.
No, 1 second. Type D20. They're melee, aren't they? They are. Try that. No, that was me rolling it. Oh my god, plus 17. We don't want that. 1 second.
Yes, we do.
Group attack.
Yeah, that works. Nope, +16.
There you go. It's done now. So if you roll that,
Okay,
so
that
that's a
works.
miss. Keep going. This has got to be the most annoying spell ever, but at least we've sorted it out now. 2. 2 hits. 3 hits. 4 hits.
Oh, that's all hits.
Hold on,
That's it.
you're getting so you've got 7 hits and 1 critical. You can force the critical by holding down the control button when you drop the damage on it.
Didn't you animate 10 pebbles?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, a couple more, sorry. So how many have we got?
I did all of them. I did all of them, or I did
I've seen
9?
9, I think. Just one more.
Only 9, I think.
One more.
Would be kind of cool. You toss these little pebbles at it and it goes down.
It would be. So,
It will die of shame.
That's my turn.
yay! Okay,
Nice,
the
it's
King of
clinical.
Feathers. Um,
He can try and bite the pebbles.
He bites at Mac. Technically, he
no.
needs to
Wait.
actually hit him first.
It needs to hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh, gee.
God, that
Thank
only
you.
made it worse.
Let me give him that back.
Don't worry, Mac. Xanax can bring you back.
Stitch the two
I'm
parts of
not so
you back
sure I
together.
can.
Yeah, that is a very annoying spell. I'm sorry about that. Next time I'll just do one huge creature. I can make a building alive.
Okay.
Holy crap!
And then it swings around with its tail and bashes Xander.
What? I'm far away.
Xanax. I'm going to my dying day, get you two mixed up, aren't I? But you both, Xander and Xanax, yeah, anyway. Yeah, he misses you. You'll be pleased to know. Next round.
Ah.
Okay, so first of all, I tell my little minions to keep attacking.
Oh no. Okay, off you go. Oh, you see now, we're right now. We've got the hang of it now. It's the thing with Fantasy Grounds, once you've got it set up, it's a lot easier.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits,
Alright?
right?
Mm-hmm.
5 hits, 5 misses.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
He's
We killed
dying.
the king of dinosaurs with pebbles.
Something feels a bit off about that spell, you know.
Yeah, it's way too overpowered.
I think.
I can change it to choose something else if you want, or we can nerf it.
No, no, no. I just think we're playing it wrong. I'm not convinced it's one action to command them all.
Well, I mean,
I have to look into it.
if you animate 10 different things and you have to one turn for each, it doesn't make much sense, I think.
Okay. That's yeah. Animate a cottage.
Yeah, I can basically animate a bridge. It
Well,
only lasts for a minute, but it's very powerful.
Cool. See, that wasn't so bad.
yeah, because really you're doing. So you got 10 of them, so you're looking at like 10d4 plus 4, so 40. So you're looking at
Yeah,
about 60 points of damage.
yeah, that's way too overpowered. I agree. That's why I say I'm willing to lose one turn where I throw coins or something, and then on the next turn reanimate them.
You know, it's not that different from my wolves. I get like 8 of them, but each of them does 2d4 plus 2. And I think
True.
by the book, they all share one initiative. So basically, they all go after one another. I mean, it's not that different from what I've got. I don't know if that just means that's level 9 or.
I agree, actually. It isn't much different than having a bunch of wolves, because these wolves doing quite a lot of
Yep.
damage, aren't they?
Basically, the
Interesting.
limitations on it is that they're really stupid, and I can't really command multiple on multiple turns. Like take him and him and him. I can only do
On
one command.
on the downside, how many spells like this do you get per day?
One.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
I
go.
mean that's
Yeah.
probably what it is then. You get one big alpha strike and then that's it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
that's
a
overpowered. I think that's.
I don't know. I mean, I can make a flying boat for us. It will only be around for a minute, but
That sounds fun. How can you not have a flying boat? Anyway, I think that brings us up to time with such nonsense. So the King of Feathers goes down under a hail of pebbles and it suffers an ignoble death, but at least he spits Mac out and you all survive. There is a big pile of healing potions as promised there, and we will continue on in, is it 2 weeks' time we're carrying on next time?
No, actually, it will be 4 weeks. I got roped into working again in 14 days, so alas.
Ah,
Yeah, I know. I hope it's the last time, but I mean, people are by now just, instead of not getting their vacation, just calling in sick. So there's literally sometimes no one else left to open the store, I'm afraid.
Call in sick.
Never worries. Sorry,
I'll
Chip.
call in dead this time.
Well, thanks for running.
You're welcome.
Sorry again for the overpowered spells.
No, you're fine. Well, you can only do one once a day. I'm perfectly fine with it. It's cool. And yeah, I'll see you all in 2 weeks.
Next
Have
time
fun,
I'll
folks.
just animate dead bodies of people and beat the people with their friends.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can do 8 skeletons or zombies as well, we can have like a complete army of them.
You could, yeah, do it.
I can
Yeah.
basically animate dead bodies and they will just float around and I can tell them to hug people to death. Because they can't really attack, they just can like smash into you.
If you plan on doing anything like that, though, all I'd say is perhaps if you let me know beforehand, and I'll try and get it set up so that it's in fancy grounds
Sure.
first. So we've got all the,
Sure.
But
I really want to make one huge creature, one building, animate it.
cool. Yeah, why not?
You
Yeah.
can carry this guy's corpse with us and you can animate him.
Yeah, pretty much.
We are 9th level, so you start getting these things, don't you? I think once you get that
Yeah,
high.
when I choose a huge creature, I only have one, but it does 2d12 plus 4 damage.
Ooh, very nice.
It has 18 strength, so I can basically have like a levitating building next to me.
Thing is, though, 2d12, it's not as good as having a load of pebbles, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the tiny ones are the best
Yeah.
damage wise.
Well, anyway, up to you, folks. There's no way I couldn't have not let you have a load of pebbles. You're in the middle of a ruined city.
No, it's fine. Next time I'll just throw coins and lose one turn.
Well, whatever, it's cool. All right, folks. Well, thanks very much for playing, and I'll see you all in 4 weeks' time, I'm afraid. But have fun until then.
Yeah, thank you very much for running.
Bye.
You're welcome, folks. Take care.
it was fun.
Bye bye.
See you guys.
See ya.